let's process some pumpkin. I tried to can pumpkin the other day and it was an epic fail, mostly because of user error, because I just didn't check the canner properly. And there's a redheaded lady on YouTube, an older woman who talks about canning. I don't remember what her channel is called, but she's really funny. She's basically kind of yelling at people to check the canner before you use it. I didn't do that, therefore. So what I ended up doing with that pumpkin is, because it had spent enough time in the canner, in the hot water and in the steam, it was soft. And so I just pureed it and put it in bags. And that's what I'm gonna do today. But today I'm going to attempt to steam the pumpkin, puree it, and put it in bags. Now there are people who dry can pumpkin. So you get your jars, cut up your pumpkin, put it in the jars without any water at all, put the lid, put the ring on, put it in the pressure canner and pressure can it that way. I'm not saying any one way is right, but today this is what I'm going to do. The people that gave me these pumpkins told me that, in their opinion, pumpkin pie made from white pumpkins is better than pumpkin pie made from orange pumpkins. So make sure that your pumpkin is really clean, because your knife is going to be going through it and you don't want your knife to be going through dirt, mud, or whatever, and then cutting into your pumpkin, because that's just caca, if you ask me. So the way that I do this is I cut off, oh my God, geez Louise, that is really, really hard to cut through. This is no joke. And it's not like I'm weak. What the heck? Okay, take the top off. Ooh, it's actually white on the inside too. I have a bucket nearby. That's gonna go to the pigs. Then what I do is, gosh, cut it in half. This is not for the weak, I'm telling you that. So you can save your seeds if you so choose to save seeds and roast them. I haven't had good luck this year with roasting seeds. You can also dry out your seeds and save them. I might actually do that with a few of these. I'm gonna put them to the side. And I'll dry them out and save them, for next year. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the guts out and I'll be right back. All right, I have the pumpkin mostly cleaned out. Oh, by the way, on my stove behind me right here, I have a pot with a steaming basket inside it, and the pot is boiling. I'm gonna chop off this side of the pumpkin. And then what I do is I cut the pumpkin in pieces like that. Ooh, that one's a little bit too wide. It's all right. All right, then what I do, take my knife and I take like the first layer off, and then I turn it around and I peel. This really is thick skin on this pumpkin. The reason why I have gloves on is because squash-like things like pumpkin and squash, they have this like something, I don't know what it is in them, but it gets on my fingers and it's just gross. It's like, it almost feels like dry skin once I'm done. It's just icky. So I use gloves. So I will cut these in as even as I can, cubes, because you want them to steam as evenly as possible. You can't see my pot, can you? Nope, can't. It's an annoying thing about using phones to record. So this is what I'm gonna do next, is take all of these top icky bits off, take the rind off, and cut these into cubes. I'm gonna take my bowl of cut up pumpkin and pour it into the steam pot here. I have no idea how long this is gonna take to steam. I imagine a little while. I think why you steam it instead of boil it is to not make it super watery. Well, I'm gonna give it a try. Gonna see what time it is right now, and then I will let you know how long it took me. See, if I had an actual steamer, see, there's a lot of steam escaping. I don't have an actual steamer. If I did, this would probably be a heck of a lot quicker. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. I gave up. It was almost an hour and there was like no progress whatsoever. Yeah, I'm stirring a pot with a knife. You're thinking, why? In the name of all that is holy is she stirring a pot with a knife? Because it was the closest thing next to me. That's why. So I'm just going to see what happens with boiling it until it's soft. I don't want to overdo it. I just want it, you know, hot, in this case, a knife, to kind of go through it so that it can, it's almost there, so it can be pureed. So that's what I'm going to do. And then puree it in the food processor and put it in bags to freeze it. This is going to be way too hot to bag up, but look how nice that looks. I guess it kind of looks like applesauce. I'm going to put the puree in a bowl to cool down, and then later I will bag it up. All right, things have cooled down just a little bit, and I have them in quart-size bags. I have approximately 2 cups in each quart-size bag because a can of pumpkin is just about 2 cups, so I wanted to be as accurate as possible. Should I make pie with this, or soup, or bread, whatever. It's about the same as a can of pumpkin. Thank you for watching.